Okay. Guys, is TR a perpendicular bisector?
Yes.
Yes, because it's perpendicular and it bisects. Yes?
Yes.
Now, if that happens, what does it mean about RP and RQ? They are congruent. So that was not marked in here, but can we use that knowing this theorem up here?
Yes.
Okay, so then we solve 3n minus 1, please stop the talking, equals 5n minus 7. And I'm going to let you guys solve that now. Go. Move your n's around, move your numbers around. And when you are done, check with your group members. Give everyone a chance. All right. Okay. Yes.
For the last period of the day, where are you recording for?
For them to go online. Remember, they go online. I don't record to play for the periods. I record because they go online for people who are absent. And I didn't have a flash drive all day. So.
Chris Apple in the building.
All right. Shh. Guys. Okay. Jared M., tell me how you solved this.
I subtracted 3n from 5n. Then I added 7 on both sides.
Okay, hold on. So you got 2n minus 7. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to call on Dowda. Finish it off for me.
What you're going to do is add 7 to the other side, and then it's going to be 6. Then you go 2 divided by 6, and I think that.
6 divided by 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Did anybody put this and get this answer and they're done?
I did.
And then you get it wrong.
Yeah.
And gosh,
QR.
good job, good job. Now, on the test, if this was a test question and you put this in the answer column, would I mark it wrong?
Yes.
Will you receive partial credit?
Yes.
Yes. But if it's a multiple choice question and this is one of the answers and you mark it, you don't get partial credit. So be careful on these guys. They're not asking you for N, they're asking you for QR. What do we do?
It's 8. It's 8.
Plug it in?
Yeah.
5 times 3 minus 7. 15 minus 7 is what? 8. So, guys, so QR equals 8.
And that's the answer.
And that's the answer. Now, what would need to be different here in order for us to have stopped at n is 3? Find n. Solve for n. Find the unknown variable. All right. Number 2. A. What is the relationship? What is the relationship between BTWN? What is the relationship between MB and JK?
That's not bad, though. Just kidding.
Ha 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 ha. All day I have not heard that answer. That was pretty good. Who was that? Was that you, Jared?
Yeah.
What would you say?
He said. Okay. Guys, I do need the talking to stop. What is the relationship between MB and JK? J, M, JK, B, put this in here. Okay, and I'm giving you 9x minus 18 and 3x. Okay, now here is what I want you to write down as your answer. And I'm not going to finish, you're going to fill in the blanks. MB is the blank blank of JK. MB, this is MB, has a special name, do not blurt it out, fill in the blanks. MB is the blank blank of JK. What is the relationship between MB and JK? Hands up if anybody has it. Yes. Close. Yes. Perpendicular. Is that what you meant to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Perpendicular bisector. All right. MB is the perpendicular bisector of JK. Do all perpendicular bisectors go through the vertex? No. Only when the triangle is what? Which means that those two are congruent. Yes? Okay, so question B. Thank you very much for catching that. Why do I need 2 marks?
To make the student like the bottom.
Right.
Student corrected you.
Thank you. Okay, part B. Find x. All right, go quickly. Find x. Joseph, tell me how to find x. The 2 sides. So can you give it to me? 9x minus 18 equals what? 3x. All right. I'm going to subtract the 9x because I'm trying to get the variables to one side. Negative 18 equals negative what? What's 3 minus 9? Stop the talking.
I think it's 6.
Negative 6.
Negative 6.
Hayden, enough. Okay, I apologize. Divide both sides by what? X equals 3. Is this one where I have to plug in? No. No, because it said find X. All right, questions? None? Walking Dead? Okay, number 3. Guys. Find X.
Yeah.
Shush. Find IK. Okay, guys, we are almost done. Okay, J, K, I, L, okay, I'm going to put a corner. In this corner here, the measurement is 4y plus 4 degrees. And in this one, little one here, it is 3y plus 8 degrees. Shush. This is 3x and this is x plus 6. Stop. Oh my. All right. Taking a look.
Wait, are those the angles?
These are the angles right here, the 4y plus 4 and the 3y plus 8. Listening, guys. All the other ones I had, I put the markings down here on LI and LK. Did I do that on this one? No.
Oh.
We are using the converse, and there were some markings I did not put. And please put them now. There should be markings right here. We are using the converse, which stated if you have an isosceles triangle, then your vertex is on the what? The perpendicular bisector. So again, if this is an isosceles triangle, which it is, then this is on the perpendicular bisector, which means what about KL and IL? They are congruent to each other. Do you see that? Yes? Okay, so your equation is going to be K plus 6 equals 3x. I'm going to have you guys solve that now. Okay, subtract the x. 6 equals 2x. Divide, what does x equal? 3. That 3 has been coming up a lot. All right, find IK. Bless you. All right. Nathan, tell me how to find IK.
I know.
I didn't call on you and I didn't say what it stood for. Tell me how to find IK. IK is this length right here.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do with the x?
Plug it in to X.
To both x's, there and there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to draw this over here. I'm going to put this as K. This is I. This is L. And when I plug it in here, it's 3 times 3, which is what? 9. When I plug it in, what was that? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in just to check it. What's 3 plus 6? 9. Should they come out to be the same? Was it a double check or then plugging it in each one? What's 9 plus 9? 18. So IK equals 18. Questions before I move on to part B?
Hold on.
I am.
What are we doing?
You don't know what we're doing?
How many more?
Oh, part B. Find Y and the measure of angle IJL. Okay, in the same picture, find Y. Guys, from a previous lesson on isosceles triangles, we learned that if you have an isosceles triangle and a perpendicular bisector, here it is. If a line bisects the vertex angle of an isosceles triangle, then the line is also the bisector of the base. Do you see that? Yeah, and the converse was also true. So, or could you, if you wanted to, say, oh, these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse leg? Could you say that? They're congruent by hypotenuse leg. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh.
Which means corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So what do we have? 3y plus 8 equals what? 4y plus 4. That's a 4, yes. So hurry up and solve that. 3y plus 8 equals 4y plus 4. How do I finish this step?
Subtract 4 on both sides.
Thank you. Subtract 4, and that gives me y equals 4. And then they're asking for the measure of angle IJL. Where's IJL?
The top.
IJL. Is it both of them put together or just this one? So I plug it in there, which is what? 3 times 4 plus 8. What's 3 times 4? 12 plus 8. 20, so label it like this. The measure of angle IJL equals 20 degrees. What if they asked for IJK? What's the measure of IJK? What would you say? 20 and 20 in each one, so IJ